Okay, so first things you want to do is start with a primed eye. I already did the other eye for quickness. You're going to take an eyeliner brush, tilt back your head, and start at your crease drawing a line. I'm using gel liner because I find it easier to control. You can start with liquid. I find this much easier. You're going to go all the way into your tear duct and follow sort of like a cat shape. You're going to go underneath your eye and also mark your waterline. This is sort of like the shape that we're going to be working around, so it's just like a rough draft. Then you're going to start filling in the outer portion and kind of like the top part of this wing shape that we did. You're going to leave the inner part empty because you're going to start putting in like a shimmery, silvery shadow. I'm using just like a pigment that I have that I pressed, and then the second one is like a medium, also shimmery gray. I'm putting that over it and also blending it up into the corner. And lastly, just a black shimmery shadow. I'm gonna put that on the corner and add a little bit of like plain black on the very outer corner to add like, strong and more depth. You're gonna go underneath your eye with that same black shadow. Next, you're gonna go with a black eyeliner, like a liquid liner. This is the L'Oreal one, and go over that shape again. This time, because we blended everything, and it was softer, we're just making that shape a little bit stronger. And you can also even out any mistakes that you get with a Q-tip, so it looks really sharp and pretty. In the inner portion, you can put a little bit of glitter. I'm doing it with like a glitter liner from NYX. You don't have to do this step, but it's Halloween, so why not? Next, I'm going to take a fluffy brush, this is like a MAC 227, and just like a vanilla-y matte color, and do that into your brow bone. You don't want to use something shimmery because you really want that cat shape to stand out on its own. I didn't have any makeup on at all, so I'm just wiping underneath my eyes with a makeup wipe to take off any of the black shadow that may have fallen out. This eye look is really easy, but it makes a big impact in pictures. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and put on my foundation. I'm just using Makeup Forever HD foundation. It's pretty heavy duty, so I'm just putting that all over my face. You want to go ahead and blend that into your neck also the day that you're going out, so it looks great. I use always my fingers at the end just to blend everything better and so it sinks into my pores. Right now, I'm just combing my eyebrows. I don't have anything on them at the moment. And I'm going to take my Anastasia brow powder and fill them in. I'm filling them in thicker and stronger, because it's Halloween and the makeup's heavy. So you definitely want to make your eyebrows strong and, thicker than usual for sure. You want them to stand out in pictures and you want them, to look good. You don't want them to get lost into all this black makeup and lashes and everything else. So, I'm taking my time and making them really dark and defined. I'm using a 212 brush to do that, and then I'm combing again with a spoolie, and I recommend you put a little bit of gel to set them in place. Next, I'm taking a foundation powder and just powdering all over my face. You definitely want this to last, so go ahead and powder your entire face, even if you don't usually do that. Next, I'm going to take Hoola and my favorite contour brush, which is the MAC 109, and I'm going to go ahead and do a very strong contour on the hollows of my cheeks. You definitely want to do this because you're going to be photographed. Use a matte bronzer, whatever your pick is. Go on the perimeter of your face. Remember that flash eats a lot of makeup, so you definitely want to do a stronger contour than usual. Everything we're doing, louder and stronger because it's Halloween. Next, I'm going to take a shimmery pink blush. This is from Tarte, and I'm putting that on the apples of my cheeks. I'm just putting a first layer. I'm going to see later on how much more blush I want to do. Next, I'm taking a cream highlighter. This is Hush from MAC, and I'm putting that on my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and the bridge of my nose, which I love doing. And I'm going to take by Candlelight, also by MAC, it's an MSF, and I'm putting that over it. So basically any cream highlighter that you have and then a powder on top, you want it to last. Next, I'm going to take Pink Swoon by MAC, which is just a bright pink blush, and I'm going to put that all over my cheeks. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead, I put on some false lashes. I recommend something cat-eyed, and I'm putting some mascara on top kind of to marry the false and the real lashes together, and also on your bottom lashes. You want to go ahead and do that. After we've done all of our makeup, I want to go ahead and go in with either a concealer, or this is like a highlighting pen from YSL, and I'm putting this underneath my eyes in a large triangle, and I'm blending it with a fluffy brush. You want to do this at the end because since you're touching your eyes, putting false lashes and everything else, you don't want the brightness to go away or to get dirty. Okay, after you did that, go ahead and blend it well and use a little bit of an under eye setting powder or even your foundation powder that you usually use and set that concealer. This is really going to pop in pictures having that brightness under your eyes. So I do recommend you do that and set it with, a fine powder. I'm touching up my blush, and here I'm touching up my lipstick. It's just a matte red lipstick. I'm adding a little bit of a beauty mark. You can start with a gel liner or liquid liner like I did, and then set it with a little bit of black eyeshadow on top so it doesn't go anywhere. It does add a cute little fun look. I'm adding a gloss just to show you how it would look with glossy lips. I think a matte red lip is going to last a lot better if you're at parties or a club or something like that. And adjust your blush at the very end once you touch up your lipstick. This is a bit of a setting spray so it lasts all night. And here's the finished look. It's very easy and simple. It makes your eyes look huge in pictures, and you're gonna look great either as a sailor or as a pirate. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.